and welcome back to my channel. So I hope you're all doing really well. Today's video, from the title, as you can tell, is my latest skincare routine. It's been 9 weeks to the day that I started using these products, and I have been so excited to talk about them because I feel as though this brand, as you can tell from the title again, Ole Henriksen, I think that's how you say the name, is a very big brand at the moment. A lot of people are using the products, in particularly one product which is in this kit that I'm going to talk about, and hence why I actually went and bought it as well. That was the main reason why I purchased this skincare. But as you can tell, that's the product we're going to talk about. I've been using it for 9 weeks to the day. I won't review skincare unless it's 6 to 9 weeks. There's no negotiating. I don't care who you are, what brand you are, I will not review until 6 to 9 weeks because you can't get a true representation of skincare straight off the bat. You don't know if it's going to work straight away. Anyone who says that you do, you don't. You need to be using skincare for a fair amount of weeks, let your skin adjust, let your skin renew to really know if it works. So I have now done 9 weeks. I'm moving on to a new skincare routine tomorrow, but today we're going to be talking about my latest one, and that's the Ole Henriksen Truth Complexion Set. This is the set that I purchased. So when I went to Boots, they had this for £30. I think is an absolute bargain. So straight away I was like, points to Ole Henriksen for affordable skincare. And the reason why that's so affordable is you are getting a serum. Serums alone can go up to £90, £100. Serums are really, really expensive because if you don't know your skincare, serum is one of the most important parts of it. A serum basically does everything underneath your skin. I know a lot of people think, oh, I moisturise, I exfoliate, yeah, that's great, but you need a serum. A serum is what's going to do what you want it to do. So just always remember that serum, it's a video with me, guys. I'm going to drop everything on the floor. But yeah, if you want your skincare to do something underneath your first layer of skin, then that's where the serum comes in. So a serum for £30 to me is a bargain. So never mind getting a serum, an eye cream, and a moisturizer for £30. I instantly thought, wow, affordable. It's in sizes of, this is a 15ml serum, the eye cream is a 7ml, and the moisturizer is a 35ml. So I'm gonna just tell you where I'm up to on the amounts that are in there. I have ran out of serum. I've got this much left in my eye cream and this much left in my moisturizer. So as you can see, it did go quite far. However, the serum did run out at about week 6 to nearly 7. So, and I was using 2 pumps a day. So just so you can get a gist straight off the bat how long this lasts, £30 for 6 weeks, I think is really good, in my opinion. Excuse me, just looking like a casual Sharpie. Didn't know what to do with my hair today. But yeah, anyway, it's kind of good. 6 weeks, I think, is a really reasonable amount of time for the cost that you paid for the product. So like I said, serum, most important part of your skincare, in my opinion. It's what's going to really do what you want it to do. If you want to radiate, if you want to be radiant, if you want to get rid of, help your wrinkles, if you want to, really hydrate, if you want to, get more elasticity, more collagen, it's all going to happen from the serum. The serum is what's going to help make that happen. So imagine your skin is like layers, which it is, it's layers. When you put your moisturizer on, that works on the first layer of your skin. But when you put your serum on, which you put on before your moisturizer, that's going to hit all the layers below. So I don't know if you all done science at school, this is where it all comes in handy with your skincare. That's where the serum's going to hit. It's going to work its way in, and while your moisturizer sits on the top and does all the basic stuff, the serum's going to be the one working underneath your skin and actually putting the time and effort in to make your skin what it needs to be. So the serum for me, I really, really liked this serum. I liked the fact that it was a sticky, once you put it on your face, it had a stickiness to it, but it soaked into the skin really, really nicely. The fact that it was sticky kind of helped you know where you put it on, because sometimes I've done like serums where you do that and you're like, have I done there? Because it's just soaked straight in. But this one had a stickiness to it for a couple of minutes and then the stickiness just disappeared. But it's a really nice serum. Basically, it's a collagen boosted with True C complex, and it basically makes your skin radiant from underneath. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It keeps the plumpness in your face. It moisturizes, and it's just really nice serum. I think, if I'm brutally honest with this range, straight away, I'm going to say if you are in the ages of 35 and over, this range of products will probably benefit you a little bit more. If you are younger and you're 25 and below, I don't really think you're going to notice that much of a difference from these products, because they are a radiance range, and a radiance range to me is more beneficial on more older, dulcet toned skin. So I do think you'd notice more of a difference from the serum if you are in the older range. I'm 28 years old. I did feel as though it made my skin more radiant, but I don't feel as though it made a humongous difference to my face. But I did really like it. I liked the smell, I liked the texture, I liked the way it sat under moisturiser and makeup. So I do think if you're wanting that really radiant skin and you want to make sure it's radiant, then definitely give this a go. Next, I'm going to move on to the moisturiser. So the moisturiser is called the Ole Henriksen Truth Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream, and it's like a jelly like texture. It's really, really nice. The smell is it smells amazing. It's just a really nice moisturiser, and it reminded me a little bit of the Tatcha moisturiser, where when you put it on, theirs is more like a moisturiser consistency when you put it on. This is more like a gel consistency when you put it on, but when you put it on, it turns into that water-like feeling that when you're massaging it in, it really does feel like it's hydrating, it's doing something. This goes on a dream under makeup, and when I say it makes you radiant, it really, really does. If you want to just nip the shop, you don't want to wear any makeup, you just want to, I don't know, you just want to nip out for a couple of minutes or an hour or two, and you don't want to put any makeup on, but you don't want to look dead, this is amazing, to the point where you have a nice glow on your cheekbone. It just makes you look so glowy and dewy and just radiating from the inside. Radiant from the inside. Why can't I get my words today? But radiant from the inside. And I would use this. I definitely would purchase this as a separate product. It sits lovely under makeup. It soaks in really well. I feel as though it works in conjunction with the serum really well. I did notice that my skin was more radiant, all in all, using both products. I found as well when I went to Vegas, because in Vegas it's you're partying, you're not eating the same, you're not drinking the amount of water that you normally drink, you're just permanently in the sun and blah, 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 blah. I felt as though this was my saving grace. My skin went from 0 to 100 by putting the moisturiser on. I felt as though I was glowing. It just instantly changed the way I looked. The only negative, and it's quite a big negative for me, is from what I can see on these boxes, and the box and the tubs, there's no SPF. Like, it's 2019. We should have SPF in our moisturisers, no matter what moisturiser I'm purchasing. It should have SPF in it. This has got none in it. I can't see anything on the bottle that says it's got 3 sources of vitamin C and rows of water extract. It says apply AM and PM to the face and neck, gently massage it in upward circular motions. There's absolutely nothing on here that indicates there is SPF in it. If I am wrong and it's just not on my tub, or it wasn't on my box, I don't know, but I cannot find SPF in there, and that for me is a massive deduction when it comes to moisturiser. I had to put sun cream on daily underneath this moisturiser, because of my sun cream that I use on my face is a mattifying sun cream, so the sun cream kind of would mattify the moisturiser, which isn't what I needed. So I was putting on SPF and then putting on the moisturiser, which was, I guess, fine, but I don't want to be using multiple products. I want to just have to use one. So that was a massive deduction for me on the moisturiser. It didn't have any SPF in it, and I was having to use a separate one, which kind of was going against, it was fighting against everything I needed this moisturiser to do. For me, it's a great moisturiser. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, and the only deduction on that, and that's 3 points out of 10, is all for the SPF. It's a non-negotiable for me. I just don't understand why you would not put SPF in the moisturiser. like most foundations. Yet your foundation has SPF in it, but what if I want to go out with no foundation on? I just thought it was a bit stupid. So this is amazing. It just needs SPF in it. Moving on to the main product. So I had seen every Tom, Dick and Harry go on about this bloody eye cream. Everyone. From Jamie Genevieve, who actually went to, I think, the Ole Henriksen, or what's it called? Like where they all get to go on their mad trips and they look amazing. She went on this actual promo event and she was talking to Ole Henriksen on one of her videos, and it really got me interested in the brand. I'll be brutally honest, that was where I first heard about this brand. But then other makeup artists, other YouTubers, other influencers, other bloggers were all talking about this banana cream for your eyes. So it's basically built on the basis of banana powder. My back's killing today. It's basically built on the basis of banana powder. It's meant to do what banana powder does to your eyes, but from the cream. So it claims its biggest statement is that it helps makeup sit better underneath the eyes. I am going to completely argue against that point. And the reason why, I'm going to see if you can see it. I'm going to try and show you today. So as you can see, there is creasing underneath my eyes. Now, I know I've got a bit of mascara here. I've had to let that dry. But as you can see, I've got it on today. I've got the whole skincare regime except for the serum on today. And I'm sorry, but that's creasing terribly creasing. And it never normally creases because I use the Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealer. And I'm not going to lie, the Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealer is absolutely amazing. The whole basis of that concealer is it doesn't crease. And that's the best bit about it. You don't have to set it. I found myself setting daytime concealer with my Givenchy powder, which I don't have with me right now. I found myself using this setting powder when this is supposed to be the best thing since sliced bread for your underneath your eyes. I don't know whether I've got a faulty tub. I don't know if I'm just not putting it on properly. I don't know. But the main reason I bought this product was because everyone was raving about it. And I mean everyone. Every client was asking me about it, saying, have you tried that moisturizer for your eyes? It's meant to be amazing. And I'm going to just say, I think it's all a bunch of crap. Like, I think it's 1 or 2 or 3 influencers have said, oh, it's a really good eye cream, and then it's set in stone, this snowball effect, that you sort of have it in your head that it does work. Do you know, like that brainwashing where they used to throw like Coke into the movies to make you go and purchase a Coke or go purchase popcorn? I feel as though sometimes in the worlds of influencers and bloggers and everything like that, I do feel as though that is what happens. Now, it's happened to me a few times. I've purchased moisturizers, I've purchased mascaras, I've purchased palettes, contour palette, everything. I have bought all sorts, and I'm actually going to do a mascara review very, very, very soon, because the amount of mascaras that people wrongly guide you on is unbelievable. And I'm going to stop ranting. But it's true. I feel as though this eye cream has been given this huge momentum that I just don't see. It didn't do what it was supposed to do. Its biggest claim is that makeup sits on it amazing. And my makeup has not sat on it amazing. And that's why I've deliberately shown you my under eyes, because it's been bugging me. And I mean bugging me. I don't know whether it's more beneficial when it's on an older eye. Maybe that's where it sits better, because obviously as you get older, the skin around your eyes does become more looser, it becomes more wrinkly, and it's just one of those areas that's really, really hard to maintain. And I think as I'm getting older, I'm noticing my eye area changing, which is causing me to change the way I do my makeup, the way I just would never dream of having my makeup anymore. But I just think it's a load of, well, do you know what? I've got me Hocus Pocus top on. It's a load of Hocus Pocus. It's a load of crap. It's not doing what it says it should do. As a moisturising eye cream, however, we're going to go on to the more positive of the situation. As a moisturising eye cream, I am going to say it's really good. So I suffer with the skin around my eyes getting really, really dry in the summer from aircon, and in the winter it's from the cold and the hot. So when you're outside and it's wet and it's windy, especially where we live in Liverpool, it's really, really wet and windy. all the time, and my eyes, especially here, really take the brunt of it all. I don't know why. My dad's the same. It just ends up really sore, really cracked, really dry, and it happens around the edge of my eye as well, because my eyes water when they're in the wind, or when they're in the cold, or when they're too hot. It's just, my eyeballs just don't really like me. And I suffer a lot with chapped skin on the corner of my eyes, whether that be from aircon or in the winter with the central heating and going outside. But this seemed to be a bit of a saving grace for me. So although it didn't work for the Banana Bright, and it didn't work for the makeup sitting and stuff like that, my partner in this pony's really annoying me. Although it didn't work for me in that element of the statement that it claims to do, it definitely worked from hydrating and moisturising around my eyes. But I'm just gonna keep it real with you all. It's not that great. It really isn't. And I'm really struggling to give it a out of 10, because I feel bad because it's hydrating, and I'm really stuck in the middle because it's really hydrating and it's definitely helped my eyes with that sort of part, which is what I aim for in an eye cream. But it's really not done what it says it's supposed to. It's not said what it says on the tin. It's not done what it says on the tin. So I'm gonna give the eye cream a 5 out of 10. I'm gonna stay in the middle, and I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. If you've experienced this eye cream and you say it works, could you comment down below and let me know, because I need to start talking to some real people who actually are saying this product works for them. If you think it hasn't worked for you, I'd really like to hear it, because when I went on the Boots website, I did go to see how much these all are separately. I can't remember. The Boots website really annoys me. I try and click on one thing and it was sending me to another. So this kit is £30. So all in all, I'm just going to give a review on the whole set. And all in all, for me, I think this set is a great set to try. You're not going to be going, oh, that was a waste of money because it's £30. And I guarantee you now, you will like the moisturiser and you will like the serum. The eye cream, if you go in thinking of hydration and thinking moisturised, a nice skin around your eyes, in that sense, in hydration and moisturised, then you'll be happy with the eye cream. If you're going in wanting banana powder, under eye set, don't go in with high hopes. But for 30 quid, well, £25 now on Boots, you can't really go wrong. You really, really can't. So all in all, I'm going to give the whole kit set a 7.5 out of 10. I would like to know if you've been oily and you've used this. I am a dry combo sometimes, but I'm mainly a dry skin type. So it would be nice to know if you've used this and you are a very oily skin type. Has this been any different for you? Has the under eye maybe worked a bit better? Has it not worked a bit better? Has the serum been good? Because you have a natural sebum and radiance from that sebum when you have an oily skin type, so it would be nice to know what you think. But all in all, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I'm definitely going to recommend the moisturiser and the serum, and I'm going to sit on the fence on the eye cream. But yeah, this is the latest skincare I've been using. I have been using at night a face mask once a week. I have been doing that usual shebang as you would. But for the past 9 weeks, my skin has been really nice. It didn't make me break out. My skin texture has stayed the same. It's been really nice. It's sitting nice under makeup. I've got it on now, but I have also got highlighter on and everything else. So it's not the best way to see the moisturiser. But all in all, I do like it, and I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. And tomorrow I am starting a new skincare routine, which is affordable-ish. I'd say it's more around this affordability range, and I'm so excited because one of the biggest makeup artists on the planet at the minute, with, well, celebrity makeup artists on the planet, recommended this moisturiser, and if it's good enough for that celebrity, it's good enough for me. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.